Shadow Abomasnow looking for the Powder Snow farm down on Greedent. We make it. We are absolutely loaded, full of energy. In comes the Walrus. Have they got big enough balls to call the bait? The opponent shits the pants, shield it up. Here comes Girafarig. Do they know about Thunderbolt? I don't think the opponent knows. They've already committed one shield and boom! Shout out to Zionic for that quote. An absolute go of the community. Absolutely fantastic job as well. Shoutcasting regionals. Shout out to everyone that did shoutcast their regionals. You all did an absolutely fantastic job, and a credit to you all for showcasing the community in such a good light. The hype is back with PvP and I'm absolutely buzzing. So today we have got my good friend Ty showcasing some triple shadow battles. We have got a Girafarig. Absolutely no one knows about the move. Well, actually a few people do now, as Homeboy Henry did showcase some battles, but we've got Girafarig in the lead and we've got Abomasnow and Swampert in the back, and you already know that there's going to be some big booms in this video. So in game one, we picked up a Confusion mirror match against the Hypno. The opponent Safeswitch into a Lickitung, and this is a pretty decent matchup for us. Due to our normal psychic typing, we are single resisting the licks, and these Confusion are absolutely shredding. We land the Thunderbolt, the opponent shows zero respect, and we manage to farm down. We now Safeswitch into our Safeswitch for the duration of the video. Shadow Abomasnow. This snowman is super spammy. We get a shield from the Hypno, and we are going to outpace to yet another Weather Ball. This will not KO, but it will get the Hypno into the yellow, which is Hydro Cannon range. They snipe us with a Litleo, but hi Litleo. Meet my good friend, the GOAT of the Great League, Shadow Swampert. Shadow Swampert has a really dominant matchup here. One Hydro Cannon will be more than enough to KO Litleo. Hi Litleo, bye Litleo. The opponent realises the game is over and we're off to a 1-0 start. Moving on into battle number 2. We'll lead Girafarig into Shadow Snorlax. Once again, a decent matchup due to us single resisting the lick damage. These Confusions are absolutely shredding. Girafarig is made of absolute paper. That body slam near one shots. The opponent looks to snipe with Meta Chan, and we are firing the Thunderbolt. You can see we are running Frustration as a secondary move, which is absolutely not ideal. We now switch out into Shadow Swampert, as our usual safe switch of Abomasnow really does not want to see this counter damage. The opponent lets the Hydro Cannon go through. We are not going to shield this move up. It is just an Ice Punch. Shadow Swampert does survive and we will outpace to the next Hydro Cannon. I highly doubt the opponent is going to want to burn their final shield. Hopefully now we're seeing the counter user on the battlefield. Abomasnow will be prime to sweep this end game. The Snorlax is relatively energy dry, as they did throw a body slam before they exited. We do get outpaced though to a body slam. We are going to have to shield this up. We can now over farm heavily. The opponent tries to make a catch onto their Frostlass, and Ty is not baiting. We are going straight for the Hail Mary of the Energy Ball. It lands. It does absolutely huge damage. We snipe with Girafarig, and now we can come back in. We will be able to outpace this Snorlax. 2 back-to-back moves, so we are going to shield this up. The opponent is absolutely fucked. We're going to go for this first Weather Ball. It will be drawing the Snorlax's final shield. The next Weather Ball will be absolutely more than enough to KO, and that is a GG. So Ty off to a very impressive 2-0 start. You love to see it. Moving on into the next battle, you can already see that Girafarig's Confusion damage is absolutely brutal, and we pick up a dream lead against Venusaur. These Confusions are going to absolutely shred due to Venusaur's psychic typing. Ty makes a great catch. The opponent was staying in, so they were going to throw the Frenzy Plant immediately, and that is caught on a resisted grass type, our Shadow Abomasnow. The opponent makes a really questionable swap now into Altaria. They are taking double super effective damage from Powder Snows. They shield up a Weather Ball. We're unfortunately not able to make the second one, but just the Powder Snow damage has got this Altaria into the yellow. We shield up a Sky Attack, and we are going to look to commit to the Confusion down. Now Girafarig is loaded, full of energy. We are going to fire off this Thunderbolt immediately. The Nidoqueen shields, fearful of the potential Psychic or Miracle, and we switch out into our Shadow Swampert. We are baited with a Poison Fang, but this game is looking absolutely over. Ty is going straight for the Sludge Wave. I think Hydro Cannon would have been enough to KO, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Back out comes Nidoqueen. They are going to need to make an Earth Power to take us out. This will just be a resisted Poison Fang. Swampert is going to survive, and this Hydro Cannon is going to absolutely obliterate the Nidoqueen. And once again, that is a good game. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving on into the next battle, we lead Shadow Girafarig into Shadow Nidoqueen. You absolutely love to see it. These Confusions are going to rip through Nidoqueen. They say switch into a Shadow Polysode. We attempt to catch a Weather Ball on a Abomasnow, and we are unsuccessful. The Confusion damage has really chunked this Politoed, and holy fucking crap. That one Weather Ball near one shot us, and now we are going to have to come in to a Abomasnow. Unless the opponent is running Blizzard, it will be resisting all charge moves from Politoed. They throw a resisted Weather Ball. Once again, this will be a Weather Ball, and Abomasnow will tank it with no problem. We are going to look to overfarm as much as possible. Weather Ball will be enough to take out this Politoed, even though it is resisted, and we've got a Weather Ball good to go should the Nidoqueen wish to return. The opponent has come in to their Nidoqueen, so we are going to fire off a Weather Ball. We are not switch locked, so here comes Shadow Swampert. We are going to shield up, respecting the potential Earth Power, but once again, the opponent does throw a bait. These Nidoqueen users absolutely love the fucking baits. Here comes Trevenant. We are going for a bait of Hydro Cannon. The opponent calls the bait, but you can see Shadow Swampert hits like an absolute fucking truck. So this next Hydro Cannon will KO unless the opponent does commit their final shield, which they do. It's actually a delayed CMP tie as Trevenant does win CMP. Best case scenario for us now, Abomasnow has to come in and commit to the Powder Snow farm down. We are going to shield this move up. We will Powder Snow down, and Weather Ball should be enough to take out the Nidoqueen. We do farm down. Is Weather Ball going to be enough? I think it should be. We're about to find out. Weather Ball coming through. See you fucking later, Nidoqueen. And once again, that is a good game. Moving straight into the next battle, we lead Shadow Girafarig into defense Deoxys. This is not a great matchup. These counters are neutral due to our normal Psychic typing. Girafarig is going to have to respect a potential Rock Slide because it would probably one-shot, as we are made of absolute paper. And we are now going to overfarm and go for a Thunderbolt. Does the opponent respect the damage from Shadow Girafarig? They actually shield it up. We are now looking to catch a Rock Slide on Shadow Swampert. Absolute beautiful counting from Ty. This is resisted on Shadow Swampert, but it does do a fair amount of damage. The opponent now switches out into Trevenant, and we are going for the Hail Mary of Sludge Wave. Does the opponent respect the damage? Yes, they do. And they now throw immediately, not over farming, which is a bit of a new play from the opponent. This now gives us a potential win con. We have shield advantage, and Shadow Abomasnow is absolutely lethal with a shield advantage. We are going to come in with the Abomasnow. We get to a Weather Ball before the opponent makes a Shadow Ball. This Weather Ball will be taken out the Trevenant. However, Defense Deoxys once again will be a bit of a problem. We come in with Girafarig. Unfortunately, we get farmed down. We are going to have to shield up the Rock Slide from Defense Deoxys as it would one-shot from this range. The opponent is staying in. We go for the Weather Ball before they can make one more charge move. Weather Ball will be more than enough to take out Defense Deoxys. Can we one-shot whatever is in the back? It is a Nidoqueen. We are going for the Weather Ball. Ice does hit for super effective due to Nidoqueen's ground typing, and they get absolutely obliterated, and that is a good game. Shadow Abomasnow closing matches in emphatic fashion. We pick up a fairly neutral lead in the next battle as Thunderbolt would absolutely one-shot this Walrus. We are not going to shield the Icicle Sphere, and holy crap, it does a lot of damage. We are looking to outpace to this Thunderbolt, which we do. Is the Walrus going to respect the damage? No, they do not. Get fucking wrecked, Walrus, and Girafarig wins the zero shield against an absolute meta monster. They now snipe us with Nidoqueen, and here comes Shadow Swampert. An absolute dominant matchup in the back is Trevenant. We are going to look to bait a shield with a Hydro Cannon. Surely the opponent is going to respect the damage, which they do, and we now switch out into Abomasnow, catching a Seed Bomb. Beautiful, absolute fantastic play from Ty. We are sitting in a great spot. We go for a Weather Ball, but we lose CMP. Once again, this is just a Seed Bomb. Abomasnow does tank it. We get off a Weather Ball. Is the opponent willing to commit their final shield? We're about to find out. The opponent does shield it up. We get some more Powder Snow damage off. We actually make one more Weather Ball, but we go down with the move. Absolute heartbreak. But we can now shield this move up from the Trevenant, and I imagine we will look to get rid of it immediately with a Hydro Cannon, and that is the play that Ty is making. We still have one more shield to shield up a potential Earth Power. However, they didn't exit with the energy for Earth Power. Ty is going to shield up the Poison Fang, and we are going to outpace this Nidoqueen to the Hydro Cannon. So he played it safe. I probably would have flexed because I am a bit of a knob in that respect, and I love flexing on opponents when the opportunity arises. But either way, we win that game. Moving on into the next battle, we pick up a lead against Trevenant. This is not too bad for Girafarig. We look to catch the Seed Bomb on Abomasnow. We are unsuccessful. They come in with Greedent. Once again, this isn't a bad matchup for Shadow Abomasnow as we do resist the Bullet Seeds, and we can hit back for neutral with all of our charge moves, and Powder Snows also hit for neutral. We are going for the Hail Mary of Energy Ball. It lands. It does huge damage. Once again, we do sneak a Powder Snow through. Is Ty going to shield up the Body Slam? Yes, he is, and we can now commit to the Powder Snow farm down, and Abomasnow is absolutely loaded, full of energy. What does the opponent have in the back? They come in with a Wall Rain. Have they got big enough balls to call the bait? They shit their pants shield up the resisted weather ball. We come in with Girafarig. Do they know about Thunderbolt? I don't think they know about Thunderbolt. And the Walrein gets absolutely obliterated. Trevenant comes back in. They are throwing their energy. It is just a seed bomb. It does take us out, but Abomasnow will be primed to clean up this match. We are coming in with Shadow Swampert just to get the opponent to dump their energy. Seed bomb absolutely obliterates Swampert. However, Abomasnow can come in and we can commit to the Powder Snow farm down. We just need to shield up this seed bomb and we're going to be able to Powder Snow down. One more Powder Snow should be enough. And Trevenant gets fucking wrecked. Well, it's not really wrecked, but we do win that game. GG's to the opponent. Moving on into the next fight, we pick up a lead against Dugong. This is not really ideal for a team. However, they safe switch into Altaria. And my gosh, you know that Abomasnow is about to go to absolute fucking town. They do not even shield up the weather ball, realising it is a really terrible matchup. We one-shot the Altaria and out comes Dugong. Energy ball will hit for huge damage. We actually throw one turn before, so if the opponent is smart and counting, they realise we don't have the energy for the energy ball. However, they do commit a shield and now we are at the energy ball. So I imagine Ty might shield this up, which he does to get off an energy ball. I highly doubt the opponent is willing to commit 2 shields. However, we will find out now. The opponent does shield up and we now make a swap back into the Giraffe. Thunderbolt will hit for big damage. They switch out into Trevenant. Unfortunately, we are not running Psychic. We have Frustration. We go for a resisted Thunderbolt. It does decent damage for a resisted move. The opponent just gets farmed down. What the fuck was the opponent doing there? I have absolutely no idea whatsoever. We shield up this move. Thunderbolt will be enough to KO, but Ty is going for the really BM play of Frustration. Frustration does absolutely nothing. It is a CMP Ty. This Icy Wind will be taking out the Giraffe. We are just dragging out this match. This game is absolutely over. We come in with Swampert and resisted Hydro Cannon is going to be enough to take out this game. So Ty, like a lion, playing with its prey, wins that battle. A bit disrespectful, but sometimes it is quite fun. Either way, we win that battle. Moving on into the next one, we see Shadow Snorlax in the lead. Girafarig has a pretty decent matchup here. The opponent tries to make a catch and switch out into Jellicent. Holy crap, that is not a play that I would make personally. They shield up the Thunderbolt, and here comes Shadow Abomasnow. We can tank even a Shadow Ball, but it will hurt. Let's see if the opponent is baiting. They go straight for the Shadow Ball. We do survive, and we are going to look to get off this energy ball. This is just a bubble beam. Once again, we will survive on 1 HP and a dream. We're already at the energy ball. Great undertap from Ty. Is the opponent willing to commit their final shield? No, they are not. So a great mid game from Ty, realising that bubble beam would not KO from that range. One lick takes us out. So Snorlax gets minimal farm. Back out comes Girafarig. We are going to shield this move up, as absolutely anything Snorlax throws would do huge damage. The opponent has a Nidoqueen in the back. We switch out, catching the Poison Fang on Shadow Swampert, and this game is looking absolutely over. The opponent realises it as well and concede the match. GG's and thanks for playing. Moving on into the last battle of the video, you can see Ty is actually 4-0 in this set. Can we possibly go 5-0 with this absolute spicy team? We're about to find out. We pick up a lead against Sceptile. This is something that our Swampert really does not want to see. However, Abomasnow would love to eat a Leaf Blade. We switch out, catch a Leaf Blade, which is resisted. The opponent now comes in with a Sunny Cast Form, which is dreadful for Abomasnow. It resists absolutely all of our charge moves. Weather Ball, I think, actually healed Cast Form. I think it has more HP now than when we actually threw the charge move. This is not enough for a Solar Beam. It is just a resisted Weather Ball. The opponent is looking to overfarm, so we are going to throw a Hydro Cannon before we have to potentially shield up a Solar Beam. Hydro Cannon takes out the Sunny Cast Form. Back out will come Sceptile, which will hit Swampert for double super effective. So we switch out immediately into the Girafarig. We sneak a Confusion. We are going to have to shield up this Leaf Blade, as it would absolutely fucking clap. In the back is a Alolan Marowak. This is going to be a bit dicey. We are going straight for the Thunderbolt. I imagine the opponent will shield, but holy crap, what the heck is the opponent thinking with 2 shields? They did not shield that up. We aren't shielding up the Bone Club either. We are now going to have to shield this move up. The Sceptile will have to Bullet Seed us down. We will have to try and Mud Shot down. Who will win? Will Bullet Seed be able to take us out? They've got hardly any HP, and Swampert does resisted Mud Shot down. The opponent 2 shield flexed on themselves there. I'm not entirely sure what that play was all about, but Ty is just laughing all the way to a perfect 5-0 with a Shadow Girafarig. You love to see it. So those were the battles from Ty. Huge thank you for the battle submission. As always, brother, I appreciate it. If you'd like your battles featured on the channel, a link to the battle form is in the description down below. If you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate if you dropped a sub. If you like the content, smash that like button, comment down below. It would really help the channel grow. We are starting to grow very slowly but surely, and I appreciate all the support. So I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.